And wives, it's all right if he loves you a little bit.
Amen.
I'll go back to Wisconsin. You're glad I'm leaving. See? Been doing this a while. What is he saying to us? What I'm saying is, unfortunately for you, you have a very real ministry here. That's you, buddy. You weren't offended today when we prayed for Steve. You were innocent. Steve is a guy who was walking around this city, happened to get to the hotel. He's got a real pain. He's locked in the cell, Brother Sheets, because somebody prophesied that he was going to be healed of cancer. He didn't get healed. Some well-meaning Christian, Brother Penrod, said, if you will just believe, you'll be healed. But they didn't have the tumor, did they? I've met them. Some of my friends are that way. I tell them now, they don't like me as much as they used to. One of them, I had a shoulder separation with Brother Scott, and I'd had surgery. I am good, look at this. God used the surgeon. You're not, I like this couple. Is that all right? He said that the healthy don't need a physician. So if we use logic, I know we shouldn't. He's saying the sick. All right, thank you. Do you believe that healing doesn't take place? Well, Brother Scott, we met Steve today. And somebody lied to Steve. They said if you demand it and you believe it, you'll have it. How did he look? He was devastated. He explained it to us. Him, me, and him. He was talking to us about what was going on in his life. I was trying to get to the... Come on, let's lay hands on this guy. And all he wanted me to do was listen and touch him. And tell him it's okay if Jesus dies. The disciples have a big problem. That's what you get for not having balance and letting him be Lord. They'll not take you, Jesus. Please, I'm here. I got a sword. I heard a guy say that the sword was really like a little kitchen knife. It's just an exaggeration of the word. So Peter probably pulled out his little fishing paring knife. And he barely, I'm sure by luck, got a hold of Malchus. He's probably aiming this way. Oh, yeah. They'll not take you to Calvary because I don't want you to die. I want the kingdom restored to Israel. I want a place at your right hand. I want influence. Jesus said, I will have a church. And he went through. And he went to a place where we really don't want to go. Calvary. I still don't want to go there. Is that a preacher up there telling us he doesn't want to go? What kind of preacher is that? I'm a man. I am a human being who is loved by a man who died 2,000 years ago. And if you could see in the realm of the Spirit, you would see a cloud of red. How do I know that? Because since I went to Calvary, there's been a lot of Satan things that have gone on. People call me in the middle of the night, I'm afraid! Who is this? That's not important, I'm just afraid. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid because I went to a seer, and I'm apostolic. They said that they couldn't tell my future if I didn't recant my faith in Jesus. What did you do? I recanted my faith. And what happened? She said, there, the red cloud is gone. Now I can tell you your future. And Pastor Walter's fear filled my heart. I didn't know what I had. And now I'll never have it again. I said, oh, Were you ever filled with the Holy Ghost? Yes. Greater is He that's in you. He withdrew to show you what would happen when Satan lays hands. And you are touched by the devil, but not possessed. You shall live and not die. You shall be free and not bound. She is now in church. She got herself an apostolic husband. She's got 3 little apostolic kids that are probably going to put her through the ringer too. But the reality is this. There's power in His name. We may have come to it accidentally. Somebody may have invited us in. And He's waiting with open arms. And He absorbs us. And we come in and we get that experience. And then we just don't understand that with the experience comes a relationship with a guy who's dead. Raise your hand. Try to explain that. Well, it's simple. He died. He's raised again. You're going to bank your whole life on that? Try to see, he's convinced. But that's what it takes. Because when you think about who we worship, He was a dead man. He was taken by the authorities of the day, and He was put upon a cross, and He didn't even fight them. He didn't even argue. He was just absolutely quiet. Why? Because He's going to Calvary so that I would be able to go there also. Yes. And for those that want it, it's available. But you got to be real. Are there any real Christians? I went to the thrift gas station today just to test the market. And I went into the thrift gas station, and can you believe they wanted me to prepay at the pump or prepay at the store? So I went in and I happened to meet Lois and Sandy back behind the till. And I said, "You really want me to prepay it?" Okay. And I said, "Fine, I'll do it." I prepaid. There were 2 pumps and we did it. We got all the gas we needed. And I was in there, and then I said to them, "So, where are you from?" One said, "I'm from Washington State." I said, "That's a Bible Belt." And she didn't respond to that. That was a little hook. I was fishing. "Yes, I used to go to the great church." Problem is, Sandy behind it said, "Well, I wasn't from there, but I used to go to church." I said, "Really? Why don't you go to church anymore?" "I was Catholic." Now, I don't want to bash the Catholics, but there's a lot of former Catholics. Any here? Anybody here used to be Catholic? Not here. But you know what was really interesting? When I talked to them about church, the one from Washington State didn't want anything about it, but the one that was from another place, the one that was behind the register, started to talk to me about her faith in God. And when I said, "Do you realize, have you seen anything about the end times? Do you realize that they were living in?" She said, I thought the whole world was afraid. I felt like saying, "Don't you realize the Muslims are rising up and they want to kill all the Christians? And, oh, it's an exciting time. And Ahmadinejad from this place is just a bad guy, and he wants to do 1/3 of the earth's population. He wants to annihilate us, which is what the Bible says is going to happen by the Antichrist." I didn't say all of that because all of that wouldn't have been meaningful. But I just said, I know some people out in Daggett. I almost was going to say, I know some really good people in Daggett. That's what I've been doing since I went home. I'm close to Dag Nabbit, and I'm just twisted enough to think that was funny. Dang it, I missed the turn. So, anyway, back to Calvary. The reality is, she probably wouldn't have responded very well to the mysterious side of us. But she really responded to somebody who says, "I know there's some really nice people. They would love to have you." Where is it? If I'd have known he was going to be in the grave, I would have said, "Just look for the Holy Ghost." No, I would have said, they're in David. And they are wonderful. And it's called Apostolic Lighthouse of Barstow. Look it up on YouTube. Best I can do. And I saw her write something. That was kind of like Jesus in the sand. Nobody knows what she really wrote. But I got a feeling. You probably got one